welcome back to my channel. So I am here for the part 2 of how I draw anime. So I finished a sketch. Not really that detailed, but I thought it was cute. Maybe I'll do this for a new profile picture. I'm not really sure yet, but so I'm just gonna get straight into it. So for line art, ignore you can't see my mouse, dang it, the black in the greenish area. I do have a green screen on and it doesn't like the green, so there is green over here, I promise you. Anyway, I like to do a kind of a brownish color, and just, I have, in my first video, I slightly went over what kind of brushes I use. Studio Pen is just slightly modified with the taper, but it's really just to your preference and what you feel comfortable with. I like this one because you get a slight taper and it has a little bit of stabilization for it. So for line art, I turn it down pretty low depending on the artwork. For this is kind of going to be, I think, a hair thicker than I usually do, with just because it's pretty cutesy. So maybe smaller than that, but so maybe 2. And I just go over it. I do a pretty solid line art. I don't usually do anything crazy. If I'm feeling very fancy, I'll do different colored line art for different things. So I'll do a dark brown for brown hair, and I might do a darker tan color for like the skin. It's just the darker version of the color you're coloring with. And you can just do it one solid color, and then later you can go here, not there. You can alpha lock the whole thing, and you can change the color of the line art later. So I like to do just everything at first, one solid color. So even if I do want to change the color, it's not that bad and not that hard to do. So I am going to hopefully quickly do my line art. I am recording this as I'm doing it, so you guys get to see how long it usually takes me to do line art. I don't like to make it this huge long process because I am kind of more about efficiency in getting a decent piece of art out rather than it being perfect. Yet I probably should be working on also getting my artwork looking a little bit better. Sometimes I save the facial features last. I kind of just do the bigger shapes first, just to make I don't know why I do it that way. I honestly there's really not a certain way to do it. It's just however you feel in the moment. I've really recently decided that I like using a darker brown color instead of a black for line art, just so it gives it a softer kind of feel to it rather than it being super super harsh. Whoops. So yeah, that's basically what I do for the line art. If you've seen my live streams, there are times where I do just completely skip the line art portion of it and just stay with sketching, and that's great too, honestly. I think the sketchy look to your artwork is amazing, especially some people do it extremely well. Sometimes I just don't get quite the right look with the sketchy lines. So it's just kind of depending how lazy I feel in the moment. I'm going to go right over that drawing of the frog. So since, I don't know, I didn't feel like drawing Rosie at the moment, the frog, so I just put her on the t-shirt because I didn't want to draw a whole other character and have to move things around. So I settled for her on the shirt. Oops. Maybe I'll make my own Rosie shirt. That'd be kind of fun. Honestly, Rosie is like my favorite character that I have created, and honestly, I created her as a joke when I first created her. Maybe I'll do a YouTube Shorts on how I created Rosie one of these days, and maybe I'll have to incorporate her a little bit more into different things. But she's hilarious anyway, because she's like my inner anger, because don't we all have that? Oh, I forgot to do the hair. Anyway, I might do a breakdown of specific things. This is going to be a line art and coloring video, but I may do, don't count on this, but I may do a separate video on like how I do eyes or how I do individual things, because this drawing's not the best one for that. Like other drawings, I do more detail. I'll have a like more focus on the eyes than the other, whereas this one, they're kind of small, so I don't have to put as much detail. Like if you look at my PNG tuber model on the screen, I put a lot more effort into those eyes rather than what I usually do. So yeah, it just really depends on the drawing. You get to do different things for different drawings. And that's what I think the great thing about drawing is that there's no like set of rules you have to go by, or it's literally just whatever you feel like drawing. Like sometimes I really do not feel like adding details, so you know what, I don't. It's like a little bit freeing in a sense. And who doesn't like, never mind, I'm not going to say that, because I'm like, I know plenty of people who don't like drawing. But it's just nice to be able to create something that's your own. And you know what? You don't have to, like, it's your own, and no one can tell you that it's right or wrong or whatever, because it's yours. And yeah, I really love drawing for that reason. Like, to others, this might not be the right way to do things, but to me it works great, so I just know for sure that is, yummy hands. Ugh. I mean, to be fair, I'm getting a little bit better. I mean, my PNG tuber model doesn't even have fingers, so at least I'm putting in the effort, okay? It was interesting. I was watching some YouTube and like people going over their like old art and seeing improvements and like how it was a good idea to every once in a while, as much as it might hurt your soul to look at your old art. I did, and oh my goodness, I was so excited about how much I've actually improved over the past like year and a half, especially with digital art. But because I did not know like anything, especially backgrounds. Backgrounds I did not know how to do whatsoever, so I've been forcing myself to do them as much as I hate doing backgrounds. But yeah, it was really cool to be able to do that. I was thinking, I found a couple drawings I really want to redraw. And I haven't done a redraw video in a while, so I might do one of those. I'm not quite sure yet though. Comment if you would be interested in seeing a redraw or just kind of more of my speed drawings. Because I think that'd be really fun. That is a crusty hand in the back. Just ignore that one. And then depending on how you feel, you can outline the shirt if you want. I'm just going to, because why not? I'm almost done with line art, and I will start moving on to coloring. Line art, I think, would be actually one of my least favorite things to do. And that is why I don't do it half the time. Because it's just so long. I mean, you've already done the sketch. You just want to move on to coloring. It's like, why do I have to do line art? I think it would be really fun, though, to learn how to stylize my line art a little bit more. Eyebrows, they have a lot to do with your expression. I just do a line, honestly, nothing fancy. I will one of these days do a more in-depth tutorial on eyes, because this is not how I usually do them. So, I mean, I will do this quite a bit, but they're not my detailed ones. So I think it'd be really fun to teach you guys how to do the detailed eyes, just because. So I will do a separate tutorial on how to draw eyeballs, because this is not the usual way. I mean, yeah, they're pretty normal, actually. I'm just gonna say it. It's pretty normal. And if you want, you can add little lines for blush. I'm just going to, because it's a pretty cutesy drawing. And then this is the moment of truth. Take off the sketch layer. Oh, boom! Pretty good. I'd say that's pretty good. So now, all we have to do is just lay down our base colors. So, when I do my base colors, I do it usually based off of what it is. So, like, I will do a different layer for hair rather than my shirt. I'll have them on separate layers. So that later on, I can do my rendering, alpha lock it, so I'm not coloring outside the lines, because that's not fun. I have a basic round brush for this. I don't remember what I edited this to do. So, yeah. Anyway. So, I am just going to color, since I'm starting off with the hair. Usually I start with the hair just because it's on top of the skin. It's on top of everything. So, that I just like to start with the hair first, because then I can scribble the skin without having to worry about going outside the lines a little bit. That is my favorite thing I have learned so far about digital drawings. You can be a little bit lazier and scribble, because you have layers on top to do that with. So I think that's pretty cool. And for all you traditional artists out there, you guys are talented, okay? Traditional artists are so talented because they don't get all of these cheats and tricks. They have to do lighting with just colors. They don't get a hard light layer to put all over their painting. Like, that doesn't work that way. We get those cheats and tricks and stuff. But I mean, either way, you have different, like, we know those cheats and tricks so we can do it. I think digital art is a little bit more efficient, but I think traditional art has a lot more difficulty to it. At least that's my opinion. I love both though, so I do both. So, no hate to either. I love both. Really, any art is very talented, so I love art. I think next week I will be doing probably a speed drawing. Who knows yet? But I'm definitely thinking about continuing the series. It's really fun. So yeah. It really just, I've realized that when I have to teach people how to do things, I take a little bit more time to really think about it and like study what I'm doing, I guess. So I can teach you guys. And because of that, I'm growing as an artist as well. So yeah, I'm just finishing with the hair. What I'll probably do is I will do the hair this video, and I will continue on to other parts in separate videos. So they'll probably be short little videos. I will post them, I think, a little bit more frequently, just so I can get the tutorials out there and you guys can do that. So I'll just do hair this week. I finished doing a full solid layer. There's probably other easier ways to do this, but I don't know how to do it, so this is just what I do personally. I alpha lock, and I'm going to my flat brush. Oh, this is my dear child here for hair. It's a already made brush. So you just gotta find it. Where did I find this brush? Was it painting? It's in the painting. Painting, and then there should be flat brush right there. So you're gonna go to your flat brush, and I'm just gonna, I need to learn some lighting skills because I don't know where I'm gonna have the lighting. Anyway, I just do this lovely little band of a lighter brown across the whole thing. And I might like, okay, I want some lighting there, maybe a little bit of lighting there. And all I do is I just get lighter. I just go lighter and lighter, and then I'll make it a little bit smaller. So you're like, okay, and I'm like, it kind of looks a little wonky. Okay, it looks decent, I guess. Not that great. Like, where are you going with this? But trust me, I'm going somewhere. We haven't got to my magic trick yet. So you just keep getting lighter and lighter until it looks decently shiny. But we're not going to leave it like this. No. Looks kind of crusty right now. Crusty, messy, and doesn't quite look like hair. It's just like a shiny blob. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to go to our blend brush, and we're going to press short hair. Also comes with Procreate. And you are just going to run over that and blend it. Look at that nice blend. Oh, it looks like hair. Boom! We have hair. So we have up here, nice blend, looks like hair, and then we have down here. Like, look at that difference. So we're going to just do the same thing down here. Boom, hair. So much better. So we have our hair done, and if you want, you can go in with the short hair brush, and you can just add a little bit if you want. You're like, oh, I think I need some more highlights. Just add some in, blend it again, whatever you want. And honestly, the trick works with every single color hair. You just get lighter and lighter, and then you just blend it. So if I went over here and I was like, okay, I want to do blue hair, why not? Actually, I kind of want pink. Let's do pink. So we're going to get this lovely, okay, new layer. Like, okay, that's our hair strand. Let's make it look like a hair strand. Maybe. That's our hair strand. Alpha lock it. And then you're going to get a lighter, you're going to grab your flat brush and a lighter color. All you do is just slide it. I want it right there. Then you're going to go a little bit lighter. And now, okay, maybe pink's a bad color for this. Yeah, pink's a bad color. Anyway, ignore that, what I just did. That was dumb. Anyway, I showed you how to color hair. So, thank you for watching this video, and here are some videos you can watch, and here's the playlist for my series, How I Draw Anime. Like and subscribe for more content like this, and I will continue with the series later. So, turn on your notifications so you'll be ready for when I post a video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.